I'm going to make this the intro to yesterday, even though it is technically March 31st. I didn't know that day existed. This will be for March 30th. I have been struggling to actually get content, and what I mean by that is just actually like filming in gyms, and obviously I can't film like my workouts because they're at school, so I might have to start posting less frequently. And I had stuff, I think I might have mentioned this, because I'll post like after the workout. Oh crap! After the workout on yesterday, like I try to film 2 rolls, but like, I mean, obviously no one's fault. Like, I'm not gonna go blame somebody, but they weren't in like view, or someone got knocked down and stuff like that. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm sure we'll figure out a way eventually. But for right now, definitely in the summer I'll be able to film stuff, because I'll be able to film every workout. I'll be able to film. I don't know if the training session part would start, but I'd probably train more like at home, because I have more free time on my hands. So definitely more content in the summer. So I might have to postpone this, but I really don't want to do that. So I might just try to post when I can. So like, let's see, I posted Wednesday, I think. Yeah, no. I posted Tuesday, but Wednesday I hit legs, and then Thursday full body, like usual. Everything was normal. Friday was the 4x4, that was the last day of Hungary. Because it closed down. Then Saturday, I did go to an open mat. I did my plyometrics routine. Couldn't think of that. And then Sunday, I didn't do anything on Sunday, training wise. So that's where we're at with that. I am still going to try to post when I can. And definitely during the 4v4s, I will definitely post those. But for now, sorry, Brandon. Post did not get. Sorry, our roll did not get posted because it was not in view, like at all. But yeah, the rest of the video is pretty much just gonna be me talking about my lift for the day. So, you know, if you want to see that, but I will say this video is just me talking, so, yeah. It is March 29th, and I want to start this off by saying I didn't have a video, I think it was Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturday, even though I did work out and practice on those days. I've been having trouble actually getting content, and I don't want to post me just rambling in a car anymore. So I'm going to try my darndest to actually get it, and if I can't, I'll just talk about it the next day. So like those days, it was just the normal. I did bench, not today, the days prior, I did bench 185 for 6. I did squat 275 for 5. Obviously I filmed Friday, so I have to talk about that. I hit my plyometrics routine, got to go open mat at Wolf Hills, because now my main gym's closed. So yeah, but now today is March 29th. I think I already said that. Never mind. Anyways, it was obviously chest and tries today, and we started with bench. It was 5 sets of 5, warmed up at the bar. That doesn't count as a set. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that, but went into 145, and that was light work. Then we moved into 165, which was kind of hard, actually. Pause, but it was a little difficult, honestly. But I think I was still, trying to warm up at that time. So on the third set, I went for 185. Got it pretty easily. So I was deciding between 195 and 190. I was like, you know what, we'll do 190, which was perfect. That was like my max for 5 reps. So that's what we did for the fourth set. And then I meant 4 sets of 5, and then the last set's like as many as possible. So I put on 155 because last week we got 155. I think it was last week. 155 for 13 reps, but I had worn down my muscles so much, and that's something I'm gonna touch on later in this video. Not too far from here, but I only got 10 reps, which is still not bad, but I wish I would have gotten more. But alas, obviously I had done a lot more harder sets beforehand, so I'm not upset about that. But then we move on to skull crushers with 55, and I did 4 sets of 12. I wouldn't say even any of them were a failure, but it was really close to it. Really good for my triceps. Now that I'm using that wider grip, did feel good. Felt like I was doing something very hard. That's why I did 12 reps, because it was a lighter weight. But if I did an ample amount of reps, it would kind of cancel that out. Then we moved on to, because I keep rambling. I would rather do a heavier and do less reps, but sometimes it's good to do the high rep stuff. And that was with chest flies, which I only did 3 sets of 6 because it was supposed to be 4 sets of 6, but my shoulder actually started to hurt, and this is where the decline of my workout started coming from. But it was incline chest flies. I did the 35s all the way through for 6, relatively moderately, if that's a term. It was hard, I'd say, but I mean, no real complaints. What else? After this, I tried to do incline bench, but I could not do anything. And this is the part I was talking about earlier. I think I need more carbs and more water, because I don't know what it is. I was doing great. I was feeling good, and then my muscles just like that, it just completely gave up on me, and I just couldn't push any weight. So I completely skipped dumbbell incline bench, and I moved into tricep extensions with only the 35-pound dumbbell, which is just where you go, behind, and you hold the dumbbell. But you hold one dumbbell with both hands. It's not 2 dumbbells. So only 35, 4 sets of 6. Just going through the motion at this point. And then I did 3 sets of 10 bench dips. I didn't even try to do normal dips. Me personally, I mean, I was a little tired today, but I was not exhausted, but my muscles, or whatever was my energy system today, was completely drained, and I just couldn't get any weight up after chest flies, not cable flies. But yeah, today, other than that, we got, what do we got? We got MMA and just no jujitsu. That's all today. I'm gonna try to stay after and get some extra work in to make up for that lost time, now that I'm not going to 2. But maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I'll get some more sleep